what's going on? I wanted to make this video because judging the past few comps and just seeing this trend happen over the past few years, I need to make this video to just let you guys know, and teachers, please be teaching this, captains, fusion teams, everybody, just let's figure this out. So this footwork that I'm going to talk about today is one of the most common footwork that we do in Barda. On FCB, we call this footwork Pataka or the Maka footwork, and that's the one where you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing is wrong. People are going to the end to start lifting the left leg, and then they're putting the foot down and their whole body is shifting. Okay, they're either having their weight distributed evenly on both legs, or they're putting weight onto the foot that just came down. Now when we teach this, we go over onto the right leg, and when we call this the tap foot, okay, that means that you should not be putting excess weight onto this foot. It's the tap foot, not the plant foot, right? So if you watch my shoulders, what people are doing, you see the weight shift, okay? You go and 1. You see how my body shifted? That's what people are doing, as I'm saying, is just not a good thing to do. There's no athleticism from here. There's no bounce from here. It's flat. It's just not good. When you're moving around stage and you want to look big and powerful and whatnot, it's very hard to do so from here. Okay, you want to make sure you have proper weight shift. So you want to make sure you're teaching everybody, keep the weight on the plant foot. So you go and 1, and 2, and 3. Okay, you see how my weight and my body is staying here versus what's happening and why I'm making this video in the first place. People going 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, don't do that. Absolutely, just don't do it. Another thing to look for, another piece of advice with this stuff, is I'll see dancers make a triangle with their legs. So they go and 1, okay, and they make a triangle with their legs. What you want to do is actually be building a house. You want to think, you draw the one side, draw the roof up to the groin, back down to your leg and down. Okay, so when you do that, as long as you have some bend, right, instead of it being extended like a triangle, you want to see that. You want to see the bend in the knees. That's how you create the house. Like it's not a perfect house, but it's, 1, turn, 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 right? That's what you want to be building. The wider it's for you to maintain width, right? Because I feel like that's the trend. Like that's kind of like what has caused this, is people trying to be wide, and the wider you place your legs, the harder it is to maintain weight on the plant foot. Is you want to be bending your knees. Okay, so you want to start from that proper position and be doing it down here so you can maintain the width. Okay, it's not really about how wide. Like the wider you get, I get like it looks bigger, but if you like go so wide that you can't control your weight shift, and all of a sudden it's in the middle or it's on the tap foot, you're taking away the athleticism. It's pushing that width too far. So my suggestion on how to teach it is to just have dancers focus completely on the weight shift as they go. So what we'll do is we'll go hop and just touch, hop, touch, hop, touch, hop, touch, right? Just to get people used to where their weight is supposed to be, and then you can actually just, as you go faster, you can make sure they're just tapping. Forget the width, right? Because right there you can see that I'm super thin. Don't worry about the width yet, because people, again, people want to go like that, right? You want them to get used to where the body needs to be, and then you can start getting wider and wider and wider. So just make sure you don't let them do the, just don't let them. If you need to hold them, like hold them, okay? So make sure you go over, tap, over, tap, over, tap, over, tap, and then as you speed up, you can make sure that they're still doing this, okay? And then as you get faster and faster, you can get wider and wider.